I'm walking past my old primary school. I have a basketball in one hand and my phone in the other. I head into my school, I put my phone on the bench and I start playing basketball. Now I see this girl walk by and I've never seen this girl before because I'd go to my old primary school at least 2-3 times a week and play basketball. So I pretty much knew everyone around. Now I see this girl from a distance and we lock eye contact. I am 14 years old at the time. She's like 20. And my peanut brain really thought that she locked eye contact with me to now I've got a girlfriend because I was addicted to watching porn every single day. But then she looked away. I kept looking at her while she walked past. She was probably one of the most attractive women I have seen in real life, not on Pornhub. So she continues to walk by and now it's got to the point where you can see her backside. I'm a horny little boy at 14 years old. So what do? I'm at the basketball court for 5 minutes. What do? My house is 10 minutes away. I got the fattest urge I've ever got in my life. I pick up my phone, I grab my basketball, I wait about 5 minutes so she wouldn't see me run home. I'm literally at my school, sitting on the bench, looking through Instagram to get myself even more horny so I can have a really good session on the hub. I know this is awkward, but I don't care. I'm being raw and authentic with you. I'm not here to tell no jokes. I wait about 5 minutes, I run home, and I bust a nut, and I'm already fucking done in 2 minutes because I was that excited. Now it's around 12 PM at this point. Yeah, I've had a pretty good day so far, except for that relapse. I didn't know nofap was a thing, so I wasn't even trying to quit porn. Because I've already fucked up the day, I already feel like shit, I might as well bust another 3 or 4 nuts that day, so I ended up relapsing like 4 times in fucking 8 hours. I woke up and did a very similar thing again, but this time I didn't see any girls at my primary school. So I did the drills I wanted to do the day before then. Had a pretty good day that day, but I can't exactly remember how much times I went and busted nuts, but I'd say it's probably 2 or 3 times. I was heavily addicted to porn because I would be constantly thinking what people would think of me, and I was very socially anxious. My face would go very red when I got embarrassed, and I would get embarrassed quite a lot at school, especially in front of women. And the only way I could really interact with women was through a false reality of pornography. That was my only women interaction until I discovered nofap in September 2020. And I've relapsed every single day for 3 months trying to nail it. I got to day 4, I always kept relapsing until I finally told myself when I turned 15, I am never gonna do this again. And I was right. Right now I'm 17 years old. It's 2.5 years later after I fully made the decision not to watch porn again. And I'm living my dream life. Of course, I still have ways to go, but in my opinion, the journey and the process is the best thing ever. Let's take it back to around day 30 on nofap. I'm day 30 on nofap. I'm still counting my days at this point, but I'm still experiencing the benefits. I have come to realize that my exercise capacity, the way I played basketball was so much better. I was hitting more shots. I was playing better. My confidence had rose. My lifts in the gym were better. I was naturally eating healthier. I was sleeping better. Literally every single area of my life improved. And one of the reasons for that is because what porn does to your brain, bro, is it fucks with your dopamine receptors. It fucks with your dopamine system. Yeah, it's like any other drug on this earth. You've probably heard of dopamine before. Drugs, what they do, you're here, right? And a drug puts you up here because of the rise of dopamine and sometimes serotonin and other chemicals and neurons that pop off, right? But dopamine's the main one. But the thing is with drugs, bro, they must come down. You must have a massive crash, which puts you below your average. That's why you feel so shit after you watch porn, because you've just crashed. It's like any other drug, bro. It's like cocaine. I'm not saying it's as bad as cocaine, but it has similar effects, right? Rise, crash. So when my dopamine receptors had returned to baseline, to normal, my work was better. I could work for longer periods of time. I could exercise better. I had more energy. I woke up earlier. I was waking up at 4 AM, literally wanting to work out around day 30 to 60 of nofap because I had so much energy. Because I was watching porn 3 or 4 times a day. I was wasting a crap ton of my sexual energy, but I was successfully transmuting that, and that's how my life completely changed. Now I got to day 150. Now at this point, I'm still counting my days, but at this point, porn is out of my life. I don't even think about that shit anymore. 5 months on nofap, I'm not even thinking about it. because of the work I put in, because of the work I put into myself, I wasn't seeing women as fucking objects anymore. Because let's go back to when I was 14, staring at this girl walking past I'd never seen before. Because I wasn't thinking about having sex with anyone, because I was too nervous to go up to anyone. I was just thinking about the imagination I could have while watching porn. So any girl I'd see, I wouldn't go up and talk to her. I wouldn't talk to her like a normal human being. I wouldn't even look at her like a normal human being. It would just literally be sex, 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 because that was my whole life. And it's a life for many other young men as well. So around that day 150 to 200, my perspective on women truly changed. I didn't look at them as objects anymore. I looked at them as human beings because that's what they are. I didn't look at them for the cheeks and the cherries anymore. Of course, they were bonuses, but I wasn't looking for a girlfriend at that point. So, and I'm still not really anyway. So I didn't even get any pleasure from that. I didn't even look at that anymore. And because I'm not putting women on a pedestal anymore, my confidence with them has increased. Because when I was watching porn every single day, women were above me because my happiness, my source of pleasure would come from them. So they're above me. My source of happiness is women. I need them. They don't need me, I need them. But when you abstain from sexual pleasure, and specifically pornography, and you start focusing on you, no one's above you anymore. It's simply you versus you every single day. Imagine if you could just go up to any woman and speak to her like she's a normal human being and actually increase your chances if you're looking for a girlfriend, which I'm not saying is a bad thing at all. If you're looking for a girlfriend, bro, I highly recommend you go out there and try and talk to girls. Now, I'm not saying I'm some Riz fucking god and I can Riz anyone up. I don't really have experience with Riz. I've never really done Riz in my life. I've just been focusing on me. And around probably a year on nofap, I really came to discover my mind was truly fucked at this point. My mind used to be fucked when I was watching porn every single day. I couldn't even sit down and read a book for 5 minutes. I could not, like when I started nofap, I could not read a book for 5 minutes. I could not watch a YouTube video without all these crazy edits and shit. My mind was fried. But now, today I read a book for 3 hours out in the sun. I loved it. I enjoyed that shit so much. And they're the 3 main reasons how porn is ruining your life. Are those 3 benefits worth abstaining from sexual pleasure? I'll let you decide that. If you are struggling to quit, because I know how hard it can be, go and check out the free training I have for you down below in the description, which will show you exactly how to go from, if you want to put it in day perspective, from day 0 to fucking unlimited days, because that's what I've done myself. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.